Give me a moment. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Hello, chat. Hello, creatures of the world. Hello, creatures of the universe. Welcome to my stream today. Today, we are gonna just do some draw maxing because I am too tired to play Silksong. And also, the reason I don't put specific channels for every game I play is because that would be too many channels for my server, and that's too many things that I have to manage. So you could just throw anything you want in the game channel, and it will just live there. Cause they're games. I feel, in my personal experience, having too many channels too specific for like each thing gets too cluttered, and therefore no one wants to look at like a Discord server that has like 1100 unorganized channels or chats for like very specific things. I understand if like you want things to be more specific for each like activity, but I don't want it to be too cluttered for my brain to lose track of things and be lost in my own Discord server. So unfortunately, you can just throw anything in chat in the game chat. Just make sure that the things you throw into game chat are game related. You catch my drift? My bad, I like organization. It's okay. I mean, you can put like a thread in game chat that's like specifically like Uma Musume related. I don't It's fine if you put what's it called? A thread. Threads help with organization. It's just that me personally, I'm pretty fine with having things be general because I consider myself a variety streamer anyway. So, hi Sadi. Waves. I consider myself a variety streamer anyway. So like even if I had like a very specific chat for one game that I was playing, I'm probably not going to be playing that game forever. Like for Silksong, it's like a playthrough, but like once I finish Silksong, there wouldn't be any reason for me to have like a Silksong chat. You know what I mean? You get my drift? You get my lingo? I don't know. Whatever the heck people say. But hello everyone. Oh my god, I forgot to put music. There's music. We're listening to Belief Relieves. Welcome to today's stream. Today's stream, if you can't tell, I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna tell you the fun little adventures that I had yesterday with friend who Pinapu, because Pinapu is friend. Music points above me. That's that thing. Oh, 10 10 minutes in and is already tired. I'm constantly tired. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm full of EP. We are. I'm sorry. But we are going to do some drawing today while I talk about what I did yesterday and my fun little adventure outside in the world, because I did a lot of walking around yesterday and my legs physically feel like they have atrophied on themselves. But that's besides the point. What we are going to draw is a while ago, I talked about how I was procrastinating on something on like a previous stream. I have continued to procrastinate on that same project. So we're gonna do it today. I keep Girl, was it fun? Girl. I don't know what's wrong with me, but said project needs to be done. I need to finish it. Something needs to get done. So we're gonna work on that today. The Every time I stream, it is simply an excuse for me to finish a thing that I should have finished a long time ago. And today is not an exception to that ruling. And I'm sorry if that's just the way I am. So, peak. So, this is the project. Again, this is mystery character. This is again mystery character A. Last time, mystery character A was lore developed by one of my friends. Gay? Possibly. Possibly, but who knows? So, fully gay. Oh my god, why is closed captions all the way over there? Come back here. Come back toward the middle. What are you doing all the way over there? I'm just readjusting. I'm just readjusting the things on my screen. Okay. There's so many things. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're cool. So, basically, we have character A, or gay. Who knows? And character last stream, I did not tell anything about the character. But now that we're doing this a second time, I mean, I might as well say something about them. I mean, you've seen them in like 2 streams, so I might as well like rant about them. But before we do that, before I rant about random character, while I'm working on lining this sketch, I'm gonna talk about what I did yesterday. So, as most of you don't know, because I never tell chat anything other than when either I forget or like 11 days after I did the event. So and I never tell them like in the Discord cuz I'm just not vocal. I'm not the type of person to initiate conversation in my own Discord server, which is bad for a person, a creature, an alien like me who's supposed to do that. I'm supposed to be the one doing that. Am I going to? No. That Discord server is purely so you guys get a ping for when I get online. And if I just hope that that's okay with everyone. Um sorry. But basically, yesterday, as a silly little Christmas present gift, my friend Inabu, who chats in chat constantly, all the time, forever and always, came to where I currently reside. And we hang out like the whole day yesterday. And not only was it very fun, it also bled my pockets dry. So right now you can say that I'm hypothetically very poor. But I did save up for that specific occasion. So it's okay. Maybe one day I'll get affiliate and then you guys can not throw money at me. Because I'm not big enough of a streamer to warrant that attention. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I've never known what a subscription felt like. Felt like? Feels like. Good as day, Kito Bid. Ibito, Bibito. Sorry, I tried to read that. Hi, Pinabu. I was talking about the adventures that we went on yesterday. So basically, Pinabu took a train to where I reside currently. The problem with the train is that it only came back for like to bring Pineapple back to their house at like 9 p.m. and they got to where I reside at 8 a.m. So that means that they had to stay where I reside for an entire like almost 12 to 13 hours, which is a very long time. Well, it's not like that was the only time. It was the only time I was willing to pay for since everything else was so expensive. Exactly. We'll just say that you were forced into it because your wallet would cry if you chose any other option, which is fucked up. Fucked up that the train would force my bestie into that situation, but whatever. I don't care. I do care, actually. I care about my besties a lot. But basically, it very long time to be in a place that, like, by the way, did not book a hotel for. So, basically had to reside, wandering the the world of where I reside for a whole 12 to 13 hours. Train at a reasonable hour, $300. Train at 7 a.m., 20. They know they will get the big bucks if they do reasonable hour, so they have to shill the most for reasonable hour. Because they know that people will be willing to shill said bucks. Which is cruel. Cause then my bestie has to wake up at 6 a.m. to catch a train for silly little trip to wherever I reside. Also, the way they changed the price for the same train on different ways. No, I woke up at 5 a.m. Ah! Even worse than 6 a.m. 5 a.m. God, this is too big. But basically, we basically had we had 12 hours to basically burn while Benapu was. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the follow, Veroan. I didn't even say your name when you first chatted. That's my bad. I'm sorry, Veroan. Unless I'm saying that incorrectly, which I probably am, and I'm sorry. Nonetheless, basically we have 12 hours to burn, which is a lot of hours. I'm just gonna say it. That's too many hours, I would say. You can say gay in chat. I don't know why. I don't know why my bot like blocked you for saying gay. That's crazy. Guys, I'm not homophobic. I swear. Too many. Wow, you don't love me. I'm just saying that like 12 hours of walking around hurts. It's not that I don't like hanging out with you. It's just that 12 hours of walking hurts and also 12 hours of activity. My wallet is so sad. I know we could have easily just sat and like at a park and stuff, but wouldn't it have more fun to pay for silly activity instead? It was both my fault. It was mostly my fault. I was gonna say it's both of our fault. Yeah. Also, it was very cold. I did not want to sit at a bench with how cold it was. It was too cold for that shenanigan. So we did a lot of stuffs. First we went to brekkie because when we met it was 9 a.m. and neither of us had eaten brekkie, so we went to eat brekkie. And brekkie was I got toast. I got avocado toast. I love avocado toast. Everyone should like avocado toast. If you don't like avocado toast, you should tell me why, so I can like berate you. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to creatures. Eat Becky. I did eat Becky. Tasted very good. But basically, after and then from what I remember, Pinapu bought a bagel with lox. And I learned this from the previous time Pinapu visited me, cuz Pinapu visited me like once before. And I learned lox is like smoked salmon, which I think in my personal opinion is a crazy breakfast choice. Like starting your day with salmon? Holy shit. What decadence. That's what clothing looks like. I don't care if it's not. I'm too lazy to fix it. It's delicious. Protein full. And Pinapple told me that one of their friends ate a cucumber that had like 100 grams of protein in it. 1,000 grams of protein in the cucumber. The vegetable that is known for being mostly fruit, mostly water. No, it didn't. The app just said it because the app was glitched. But like, imagine a cucumber with 1,000 grams of protein. Incredibly, let me draw that because my mind wants to think. I just think incredibly buff cucumber. The cucumber's even mewing. Look, mewing. Let me give it in a 6 pack. Look at that buff ass cucumber. Incredibly strong. So strong. It could destroy buildings if it wanted to. If this cucumber wished, it could destroy helicopters. A lovely thing, I'd say. Anyway, that was a funny, silly thing. And then what happened afterwards? I'm like trying to remember what happened because I have a horrible memory. We we went to arcade place because initially we wanted to. The place where I reside has this like Christmas event that happens, and who would have thunk that in December Christmas things happen? So we went to arcade place with arcade things. And the arcade place with arcade things, we played there for like an hour because we got there at like 10. I think we got there at 10. That sounds correct to me. I'm trying to draw this so it looks like his hand is under this. And then we ran out of money and we couldn't buy the beach ball with our tickets, and I was so sad. Hey yo, hi Soul. I'm talking about what me and Pineapple did yesterday in our silly adventure. So basically, we went to Arcade Place and then we spent like $55 to get 300 points, and then we did rhythm game, we did Bop It, and then we threw away the rest of our points on Crane Game, because Crane Game is always a scam, but it's fun. Brizarton. I'm trying to. What is this? Oh, it's the jacket. It's the lab coat. I'm trying to understand my own like sketch, which is clean for the record. This is one of my cleaner sketches. It's just bad. I'm just bad at understanding. Gotta go salt my porch. I just want to hop in before I did. I'll keep stream on. Oh my god, I'm glad you're lurking while salting your perch. What an honor to have me be your background noise as you salt your porch. Trying to make a table. That's table enough. Table enough. That's a table. Watch out, I'll eat it. Oh my god, make your porch so flavorful. I don't have a porch. I do have like a front area of like concrete though, so I guess that counts. It was snowing hard last night. Not super hard actually, but I was woken up to the sound of shoveling. So, and you may say like you woke up to the sound of shoveling. That must have been early in the morning. And it was. I woke up technically speaking concrete. Yeah, I live with concrete in front of my house. But it was snowing, raining when I was going home from the train. It was unpleasant. I'm so sorry that I forced you. I forgot that you didn't have your umbrella. So, I'm sorry that you were forced into such a situation. Where was I in my story of my adventures? We went to arcade. We did crane game. I got ghost cat. Nepu got ghost dog. They are us. And cinnamon roll. We did get cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll was cute. I like that thing. And then we went to Christmas. Yeah, we went to Christmas Place. Christmas Place had a bunch of stuff. Christmas Place, we went on a carousel, Ferris wheel. Is it fair? No, yeah, carousel. Wait, is the carousel this with the horses? Okay, I was right. And then Ferris wheel is this. Ferris wheel is this. Okay. Okay. Carousel, Ferris wheel. I'm understanding now. I'm full of understanding. I do want to show that image. I'm just gonna let me just pull it up. I don't think this counts as doxing. I don't think it is because it's very non-specific. This image of the background. Oh my god, it's huge. Let me just shrink this. The Grinch was like hanging on one of the poles of So like the carousels have like the pole in like the middle of the thing. Carousel's kind of structured like this. And this is where like the people sit. And on this pole, the Grinch was just like hanging. It was horrific. And it wasn't even on like the carousel seat that we were on. It was the one behind us. But every time like the carousel would like reach like up here, and this is where we were sitting, we would just see the Grinch hanging staring at us while we like raised up. It was hilarious. Someone decided to, and there were like multiple plushies that were being hung, but like the Grinch being hung specifically behind us was hilarious. That one was very fun. That one was very fun and silly. So after we went on the carousel, we not carousel. I keep saying the wrong one. The Ferris wheel. After we ferrised the wheel, cause as everyone knows, we ferris our wheels. I'm trying to remember. We we went and we explored, cuz the Christmas market has like a bunch of people selling stuff to the masses who like visit for Christmas. And so when we browsed everything, we didn't get anything, but there was a bunch of like random stuff. Pinapu got a little bell keychain to signify that they finally went to Philadelphia. And then Market was so crowded, but I got a souvenir. You did get a souvenir, Pinapu. Market had so many people. It was so many people, so we didn't get anything, but we did get souvenir for Pinapu, and then we both got these stupid. I I know it's rude for me to call them stupid, but I just want to show how silly they look. Where's the image? I know you took the image. These silly cups. These sock cups. The boot drinks. They're so silly shaped. I think that they're hilarious. I got hot cocoa and Breezy got apple cider, I think. I don't actually remember. I don't remember if the cider was spiked, but there was a spiked option. And we both can drink, but I don't like the taste of alcohols. That's good enough. Let me do a different layer for. I want to draw a background for this that isn't just this color. I want like a table, like a classroom kind of background. Can I do a blackboard? Am I cool enough to understand what a blackboard looks like on the back of a classroom? Isn't that like a thing? Like blackboards in the back of classrooms and stuff. I don't know. I've never done a class or a room. I've never done a class or room. Ugh. Yes, I had the spike cider, but it wasn't very alcohol. I trust you with my life. I don't want wood to be the same color as the. Good enough? Actually. Cool. That looks like a blackboard. Um, so after we got our spiked Pineapple got spiked drink and I got hot cocoa. We went to eat lunch, which was at a sushi place, and we went to a sushi place that I previously knew, but then Pineapple mentioned like a revolving, what's it called? The moving sushi on like the belt sushi? I don't remember. It's like sushi, but on like a conveyor belt sushi. There's a conveyor belt sushi near where I live, where I reside, and so that place exists and such, and I could 100% do that, but it was too late. We had already paid, and the funny thing is, after like I had like my fun day of adventure, when I checked on my Discord, another separate like group of like IRL friends like mentioned like the conveyor belt sushi, and also that same conveyor belt sushi is gonna get like IRL-ish. um that same place of the conveyor belt sushi is also where I applied for a part-time job and they ghosted me. So, shrug emoji. Drug emoji? I said shrug! I said shrug! Rude to you. They were rude. They weren't that rude. They were pretty, like, whatever's about it. But it felt rude. Sniffle. So, anyway, so basically, probably might go there soon to consume the sushi and see how it will be taste at some point when I get all my money back. Because I used a lot of money on the trip yesterday. Speaking about that, we after we had sushi, we dictated where to go next because we still had like 6 hours to kill at that time. So we decided to do an escape room. Oh, and get Kirby merch. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if by the next time I go to the sushi revolving place they'll have Kirby stuff. But they might. I don't know. Who knows? Kirby Collab Cafe sounds not cafe. Kirby Collab sushi might taste good, but I'm not sure. But we did an escape room after we ate lunch, and we did it with like three other children, one which was annoying, and the other two which were annoying but in like a helpful way. Like one of them just was like annoying and loud because they were like really enthusiastic about trying to solve the puzzles but didn't really do anything to help solve the puzzles. And then the other two were like they solved their puzzles and stuff, and that was fun. They were smart. I like the other two children weren't that bad. It's just the one. So we didn't, but because of the children. I would like to blame because of the children, not because I'm totally inept at doing puzzles. We did not finish the room. Correct. We did not finish the room. Is that particularly the children's fault? Possibly. But also, it is equally possible that it was not the children's fault, and it is simply because not that great at the thing. But who knows? Who knows? God, the arm's too low. Gonna change this a little bit, but first we are gonna do this. Square select. Destroy. Thank you. Awesome. And now I can draw the arm at a better angle. This music is so jamming. I love Ensemble Stars music. Hashtag Ensemble Stars. Tag Ensemble Stars. I blame the children. I just read it. I blame the children. I too blame the children. The children are at fault. Shouldn't have been in the way. So after we got our ass kicked by Escape Room, because the Escape Room was like, not to like rag on the Escape Room, but I'm totally gonna rag on them. The Escape Room itself was kind of like nonsensical in its own ways. They had like all of the things that connected to each other connected, but only like physically, if you know what I mean. Everything that connected together didn't like connect together like in a story like sense. And there was like a bunch of things that seemed like red herrings that ended up not being red herrings, and then a bunch of things that seemed important just weren't important. And it was very hard to tell the difference of like what we needed to save and what we needed to like ignore, cuz there was like audio playing the entire time for like the background, and like the audio had like dialogue. So as a person doing an escape room, my first instinct was to try and listen to the audio as hard as possible, only to find out that it meant nothing and it was just me being an idiot. Key being the ambient noise. I thought it was important. Be nice to me. If you put noise that sounds like audio in thing, is it not like, is it not apparent that like thing would be important in some way? Anyway, we lost horrifically, and I had to hold. I didn't have to, but when we took our final like escape room, we did it picture. Um, we took a womp womp picture. I held a womp womp sign, and Pinapu held a failure lane sign, and it was awesome. And then after that, after the escape room, because the escape room was like one of the last like activities we did, we went to a like a board game thing, because we both like board game, because board game fun. I love board game. Also, I have no idea where the second battery was. Yeah, the second battery, like they just like pure procured. The children like solved the puzzle for the battery and stuff, and they just like procured the battery, which was crazy. One. And then after they procured the battery from out of nowhere, they hogged the recorder. So me and Pinapu couldn't hear what the recorder was saying. So whatever important information was on the recorder, we were just like, well, that's for the children to solve, I guess. I guess they felt like because they solved it, they like had the rights, which like makes sense if I was like a competitive child. But also, what the fluff? Like, it was found by someone when I was not paying attention. Yeah. There was alcohol related puzzle, and the children don't know what it was because they don't know alcohols, which is crazy. Well, I mean, I don't know alcohols, but I can like listen. But it was very hard. The thing was like the one of the children, the one that I didn't like, the annoying one, um, kept yelling over the recording because they were like, "We don't know alcohol." So it's like, damn, it would be nice if the people who were adult enough or old enough, specifically Pineapple, because Pineapple is really old. Pineapple is like 1,000 years old. But the one like old enough could listen to all the alcohol words that are being said. But Ote, children, you can hog your silly little voice recorder and suffer. But then, oh, I knew what the answer to the puzzle was, but yes, the one kid was yelling and also stole the final piece we needed, so they had to go over to the speaker system and say to put the thingy in the final place, which I like figured out, but they wouldn't let me hold it. So cruel and evil. Anyway, we basically lost horrifically at the thing, and then we went to chill at a board game place because at that time, like 3 hours had passed, half of the hour being walking, because we just like we ended up like instead of like taking the bus everywhere because the bus is expensive. Public transportation is expensive. Who would have thunk? But because it's expensive, we just ended up walking places. So that's why my legs have atrophied. But because we walked everywhere all the time, wherever we went, we ended up like burning hours simply through walking and talking to each other, which was nice. I liked talking to Bestie. Bestie loves yapping, and therefore I love Bestie because I also yap. Or I do my best to yap. Sometimes I get tired. Nork. I mean, not very expensive, but not free. I mean, if you do like 11 bus exchanges, it becomes expensive. I would argue. But then we walked to Board Game Place. I killed Pinapu in card game called Sushi Go. And then we walked back to the train station. I went to the train that brought me to my crash site, and Pinapu went to their abode or to wherever they need to go on the train. And that was the whole day yesterday. I know it didn't sound like a lot, but God. Boob Lady? Oh yeah, Boob Lady restaurant. I can't say like actually I probably can, but it would dox me if I said the place. I will not say the place of the pizza place. Cause then you guys can like find it and that scares me. But the pizza place had had like a sign and there was a very boobalish lady on the sign who was holding a pizza. And that was the only and it was like it was surrounded. It was surrounded by not safe for workshops. There were so many. There were so many not safe for work related things around the pizza place. Why is closed caption saying that? Are you seeing what closed caption said? What is up with you? Closed captions. Closed captions. That's insane. That's crazy. I hope no one paid attention to that. Jesus Christ. Closed captions, I just wanted to talk about the not safe for work. Maybe I'm not. I said not safe for work. And it keeps thinking that I'm saying the other thing. I'm gonna cry. That's 2 clips. That's 2 clips back to back. Can you clip on my channel? I didn't really think about it. Can you only clip on my channel if I have affiliate? I thought you could clip on channel even if there was no affiliate. I can clip? Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I can clip on your channel, but your permissions don't let me post it. I have permissions? Where? Opening Twitch right fucking now to understand what the heck you're talking about. So I've been putting them in your Discord. I mean real and slay. But I don't even know how to access my permissions. I need a mod. I need someone who knows how the fuck Twitch works. Where are the clips? Clips of my channel. Okay. I have 0 strikes on my channel. How do I edit? Manage permissions. Brand? Featured content? Brand about. No. Brand. No. Schedule? Nope. Is it featured content? No, it wouldn't be. Stream events? I don't understand. Stream. Clips. Auto clips waitlist. Nope. Enable clips. I do enable clips. Exclude caliber. There's I have my thing. Let viewers upload clips to their socials. It's a I have it checked. I have it checked. I have it checked. Guys, look at this image that I'm gonna copy paste. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, that's better. Oh, maybe we should workshop it later, Silly. Our team. Yeah, I don't know. Cooked, I guess. Maybe it's your settings. I actually don't know. Okay, that's that. That's that. I'm gonna get rid of the guy there so I can draw the guy behind him. And they can have their own separate little tables and chairs. I'm trying to. I should do it in thinner lines. What am I doing? Distance is made by the thickness of one's lines, as everyone knows. If your lines are thicker, that means you're closer to the camera. Everyone knows this. Dang, good enough. I wanted it to be like outer, but maybe I can do it more in. Consider my options. I don't know. Gasp. Is that a tangent? I don't want any tangent in my thing. Good enough. It's always a good enough. And that's all I need. Nope. Just wanted to move this over. Can I flip you? Can I flip you? Can I flip you? Can I flip? Yeah. Me saying, can I flip you over and over again? Okay, cool. I don't need the rest of this table. I mean, I guess I do. But do I really? Oh, this song's a banger. Why is it so light? What happened to my... Oh, I changed the color of my brush. Like, why is it like this? Wow, this song bangs. As everyone knows. As everyone knows, this song hits different. It's a song, alright. Oh my god, I didn't even ask about my audio. How's my audio sounding, guys? Please let me know. I like knowing things. Hi, is my audio? Audio is good. Yay! Okay, I'm glad. I now know things. I now know. Audio is good. Yippee! I'm so glad. I sniff out your audio with my ears. Please don't sniff on my audio with your mic. With I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke. Sniff some more. No! I have to say the Boob Lady Pizza restaurant was deceptive marketing. There was no Boob Lady there at all. Just a picture. Yeah, there wasn't even a lady. It was a man behind that counter. Not even a single pair of boobs. It was incredibly small. It was like, if I could describe it, it was like, this is the counter, and this is how much space people had to like walk, and like this was the door. These were the two doors to like enter and exit out of. I was sure they had other options. I was sure they had other options. It's just that you can only get they didn't? I thought they had other options cuz I thought the only one for a slice was pizza. Cuz they like offered like a slice of pizza, and the slice of pizza you can only get was cheese. But like the slice of pizza that Pinapu got out of the box was like huge. It was the size of their face. It was ginormous. The menu, slice, only plain, 6.55, box, 50 cents. Really? I didn't see it cuz it was so small and I didn't have time to look at the bottom cuz we were ushered out so quickly. I didn't sketch out the rest of this guy's body, but who cares? Because I'm gonna be fucking covering it with the guy in front anyway. I don't know why I'm even trying. Did you not notice the people behind us came and was like, "Can we get a slice of pepperoni?" And the worker was like, "All you got is plain." No, I was too distracted by the fact that you were opening your pizza and the pizza was ginormous. I was too distracted by the size of the pizza. Also, the fact that the pizza's $7 is crazy. $7 for one slice of pizza. Yeah, $7 for just plain cheese pizza is sickening. So true. It was just the plain, and I was like, $7 for a huge only cheese pizza? I mean, it was very big, but like, come on. Really trying. I sent you a pic with my face covered so you can show the pizza to the stream. I will do this. Copy image. I just want to show people this huge pizza. I know I have to zoom out because images be big. Okay. Look at this pizza. It was huge. Boob Lady pizza was ginormous. It's so big. It's as big as the boobs on the picture of the lady with the pizza sign. It was huge. And Pineapple ate it in like 5 minutes while we were walking, which was crazy to me. The efficiency that one could eat with a pizza. I was hungry. That was my dinner. I skipped Din Din. I ate like a bite of the pizza and also like a portion of the crust. It was very yummy. It wasn't very yummy. It was okay, but I think in my mind because I didn't eat, it was yummy. Plus the gummy bears and Dr. Pepper I got for the train ride. Gummy bear and Dr. Pepper. Trying to really make this clean but fast. Because honestly, I could care less about drawing these NPC characters in the background. But they gotta be in the scene. It was very fun yesterday. But also, like, this morning, like, I woke up and I was like, my legs hurt. My legs are dying. Wow, so rude. I am rude. I am rude and mean to these NPC characters that I have no emotional connection to. Slept for 9 hours. I hope that was a good 9 hours of sleep. I don't remember how many hours I slept, but I did sleep. But I did have enough time when I get home to talk to my group of friends for like half an hour. Sorry, I'm doing a stretch and a yawn at the same time. I just felt my spine crack. Ah! My body! It's betraying me! Ah! We're good. Grandpa back. Now, yeah! Now you listen here. Now you listen here, folks. My spine. Made out of wire. Imagine being Kiwi, and by that I mean old. I bet you pay taxes. I don't. Because I'm an alien, and aliens don't need to pay taxes to the to the earthly government. I don't even live here. I don't know why I drew that. You know what? I'm just gonna erase it anyway. No, I'm just gonna undo it. Okay, cool. Now I can draw the other character. I'm snitching. Imagine snitching. Imagine! Imagine being able to snitch on little old me. You would do that? You'd do that to your streamer? I don't have to imagine. I'm doing it. No! I have only a few more panels to draw after this. But this one will hopefully be like one of my last ones. This song hits different. Everyone say hello to Crush of Judgment wave emoji. Cancel Soul for snitching on Kiwi for not doing taxes. Imagine the VOD from Area 67. No! You can't kill me. You can't kill me in a way that matters. I got so much merch. Breezy loves doing this thing where they get me Valkyrie merch for my Ensemble Star addiction. And they got me an art book, and the art book has like a how to draw and their style stuff, but it's like it's kind of like those like tutorials where it's like draw a circle, draw the rest of the thing. Because I also have an ignition. I shan't be silenced. You will be silenced. You will be cancelled in the public. But basically, it's 100% when I look at like the process that this artist has is draw the circle, draw the rest of the thing. Cause it's like they have like to describe their process, they have sketch, they clean up the sketch, they line up the cleaned sketch, they simply color it with lighting. Doesn't explain why they pick the colors they do. They just do. And then they're like, we render it with magic. And then it's done. Why can't cancel Soul? Why can't cancel Soul? Soul is too epic putting salt on the porch. I don't give a fuck. Hashtag cancel Soul. You can't cancel Soul. I literally keep Earth warm. I think that, like, you should stop making Earth really warm. If you keep the Earth warm, everything will melt, and that's worse. So you know what? Hashtag cancel Soul. Wow, wow, wow. Also, I had no idea there was that in that book. I didn't even look at it all. I was just like, oh my god, it's milk flushed emoji. Maybe I like being hydrated. You can be hydrated without making the world melt. Anyone can do that. You don't have to endanger the earths because you wish for the earths to be warm. Earths can be warm, but in like a natural way where everything doesn't die. No, don't cancel Soul. I have to. Hashtag cancel Soul. Wow, imagine keeping the earth warm even though global warming is a problem? Global warming is humans' fault, by the way. You just said that you helped to keep the earth warm. I don't believes you no more. I don't know who's to trust no more. You humans are so silly. Trust me, I am sorry. So true. Sorry that I stopped drawing for a second. I was doing ensemble stars. Actually, Kiwi spaceship crash added to the carbon in the atmosphere. How did you know that? How would you infer that? My ship doesn't use carbon to travel. So for real, it's Kiwi's fault. Carbon emissions? I literally just said my UFO doesn't use carbon. We don't need facts. We can just lie. You're like a politician. How could you? Imagine trying to slander Kiwi to get the blame off you. Like a politician would. This song hits different. I like this song. It's not slander, it's just the truth. It's your truth that you made up. It is only truth to you. And no one else. I guess if it's truth to one person. Truth enough. Soul? Source? Trust me, bro. Oh my god, my color changed. I wanted to do the erase. I'm like, why am I suddenly drawing with white? Just gotta erase this. This. Oh my god! Kill! I'm killing! I'm killing! Okay. Okay, we've done it. I really... Life would be so much easier if I had a mod, but also I'm so scared of putting that responsibility on someone who doesn't want it. Government bot. Make me mod. You know what? Sorry, mod. How would I do that? I'm figuring this out now because it's funny. Wait, Twitch. Creator dashboard. Okay. After creator dashboard, modernization, settings, mod management, add new moderator. I have to copy your username. This is gonna be so funny. Wait, watch this shit. Watch this shit happen live. Add. Refresh. It didn't work. Wait. I swore I added it. I swore I put your username there. I even clicked your profile picture. Sorry is mod. Oh my god, Sorry has the sword! Oh shit! So it literally worked. Yeah! I can't wait to get the fresh fade from Starry Mod. Line me up. Did it actually? It didn't appear on the Twitch dashboard. Oh my god. Sorry has Blade. Sorry has Blade. Sorry has Blade and can kill. Sorry, you can do anything. I think. I don't know what mod does. I love committing murder. Quick, time me out for like 3 minutes. I want to see how it feels. How it feels to be timed out. Sorry, kill him. Did it work? Sorry, sorry. Can you kill him for 3 minutes? Test. Nah. Oh my god! Oh my god! A man has. It did work! It appeared on my side. Frontcore timed out soul search for 600 seconds. Holy shit! You killed! You have power to kill, to slaughter. Teehee! You have infinite power. What will you do now? So, no! We had to kill the maker of global warming. Sorry, guys. I don't think I could set the time though, so sorry, Soul, for timing out for 10 minutes! 10 minutes! Oh my god! Wait, why can't you do the time? Wait. It didn't let you change the time of how much you can time out someone? Oh fuck. Oh shit. Wait. It doesn't tell me how to change the timing of someone being timed out. Oh my god, wait. I don't know where to find it on the thing. Well, Soul, we'll stream for 10 extra minutes to see if Soul comes back. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I mean, I know he requested it. I'm free. Oh, so removed out of time timeout. Wow, he's back. I love untiming. I could untime out him. Oh my god, I freaked out while you were gone. Wow. Sorry, you have so much power. You have a power that even I do not understand. Oh, I screenshotted what my chat looked like. It's in memes. I'm gonna look. You can chat again. 3 minute time. No. We didn't. Okay. To let you know, to let the people know, I know you said 3 minutes timeout. Sorry, couldn't pick out how much time it would actually take for you to be timed out. I think it like automatically set it to 9 minutes. It wasn't intentionally that much. We promise. Like I could watch stream, but I couldn't interact or clip it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm glad that timeout is more of like a you watch from the sidelines kind of thing. It just silences you to obliterate spam and evil. Oh, that's so fun. I used to like only time out the bots that like did the chat thing. And then I realized like that's a bot. I should not have kindness in my heart. So I just start banning them. I just start banning them now. Oh, I love you, Oshi-san. That's the way to do it. There's a mod view? What does it look like from the mod view? I don't even know. The reason I trust Sari with mod so much is because Sari is one, bestie, and two, Sari has watched so many streams of other people that I trust them with my life to understand what's happening. I don't like watching on mod view. What's different between mod view and not mod view? It makes the stream tiny? Oh no! Sari is now an elite creature. One of the elite creatures. The view is mostly boxes. That's so sad. That's so sad, actually. Alright, I need to color this now. It's gonna be such a hassle, but that's okay. Where's my reference? I have the color reference. Hello, color reference. We're gonna do my special fill-in tool. Flip. Why? It didn't work. Oh, it's because I don't have the ref. Hehe. Oh! Emote only? Holy shit! Because you're cool and support me in my goals to heat up the world. How could you? I have mod on 2 channels, but I do not do any sort of moderating. I don't know why they gave me this power. Mostly I just allowed them words get flagged on automod. I'm pressing buttons. You are pressing so many buttons. Sorry, you sound like a mad scientist. I'm pressing buttons! Ooh. You're like, ooh, a button, and then you press it, and you're like, the world! It's burning! Yo, this instant fill you're doing is breaking my mind. I need clip. I love Clip Studio Paint. I love Clip Studio Paint so much. It's just one of the like fun tools that they have. It's not even like built into Clip Studio Paint. You have to like download it and stuff. But like nonetheless, it's so nice. It's like one of the nicest things. This is gonna color in the hair part that I don't want colored, but it's too late. Yep. Oh, I can't do that yet. I can't do that on a different layer. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. And then I can erase. Gonna color this in and then erase the rest that I don't need. Huzzah! It's beautiful. Followers only mode for this room? Only followers. Everyone who exists in the world dies. Sorry, you have too much power! I feel like a Neanderthal on Procreate. Get on my level, outdated version of Fire Alpaca. Fire Alpaca is free! You can update it! That's more like Sparkle Llama at the point. At this point. And not using a drawing tablet because I'm scared. You'd be so good with a tablet of drawing, actually. I have an iPad, but I never set it up for drawing. My buttons. You have too many buttons. Sonny's like clicking every button and be like, what does this do? Just absolutely like blows up half of the world. Oh my god, that was so fun. I'm like in the background, Sonny, no! Not that button! Need to have his jagged. Not his jacket, his sweater. There's so many little bits. I think the pen I'm just gonna make black. Because that makes the most sense to me. Hashtag my button. I need their final line to be, I'm not sorry for what I did. Who is this OC? I like that message, so I pinned it. You can pin. Oh, I just saw pinned by Sadi. Yay! Okay. I'll finally talk about this character. So this character is for a world building thing that my friend made. My friend made this concept called Meat School. And basically the setting is an apocalypse. But and so they have like made a school to like educate people on said apocalypse. And hopefully people who and like the people who are educated on the apocalypse will work together and like try and make a cure for the apocalypse that's happening. But unfortunately, like everyone hates each other. So everyone hates each other's and everyone has their own like secret motive and shit. So everyone's like my character is not part of like the like wants to kill everyone like wants the apocalypse to end by death area of people, but there are some characters in the OC world, in the OC meet school, that do. YouTube link. Oh no, scary YouTube link. Sorry, you have to kill the YouTube link. I'm joking, you don't have to, but it would be silly. My links are so nice and not evil. Anyway, to continue, the meat school is a science like facility as well as a school to educate people on like the apocalypse virus that is making the apocalypse, and also I'll be the judge of that. And also educating them on how to like survive in said apocalypse. And then what else? I'm trying to think of what else to explain. The the thing that is making the apocalypse happen in the first place is kind of like this mushroom thing. It's like a fungus that's been like running rampant. And so the fungus is like, sorry to all the fungus enjoyers, but the fungus has been like, it only like consumes like meat related things, which is why it is meat related. But the main problem is that because it's meat related, it's like consumed all like livestock and stuffs. So no one can like eat cows and shit. Because if you eat a cow, then like you might you might just die from the fungus getting into your body because it consumes meat. So everyone's like forced to become a vegetarian whether they like it or not. And then also from what I know, I'd actually like don't know a lot about the lore because the lore is kind of like all over the place, and I haven't helped contribute to it at all because I'm evil and fucked up. It's awesome. All I've contributed to the story is my own character's existence, and I think that's good enough. I'm joking, by the way. Basically, I know that Soul made this entire story for my character that was like idol related and stuff, and Uma Musume related. But unfortunately, it is not related to either of those things, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Soul. I have to crush your dreams. Mad cow disease. So from what I remember from the like Google Doc stories that like friend made, the way that um why are you erasing? Oh, cuz I'm on the erase tool like an idiot. The way that the virus works is that, or not virus, the fungus works is that it like uses meat. It uses like livestock as like uh food to like do spores and shit. And if spores land on you, then they like sink into your skin and like slowly eat you from the inside out, which is kind of fucked up. My new headcanon is just past tense because Umers are made out of meat. That's so real. That's so real. That is totally what happened. But what my character specifically in the school was that there's different like the school structure is structured like a college kind of thing. So there's like different courses that the characters can take. And one of the courses is to do like live research on like people of like the fungus. I think it's either live or like people who like volunteered. I'm actually not entirely sure. But all I know is like it's experiment coded cuz it's unethical and whatever cuz that makes the story interesting if the research is unethical. Smile emoji. So like they like the one course. It's more of like a class or like cohort. But the one like group like the silly little experiments on people to see how Schmeat School season 1 went. I don't know. Basically, but what I'm working on is like a lyric video. So like we're kind of close. I'm joking. Hi Zone. The the one where there's one called Nerve where they do like experimentation with the fungus itself, and they like wear hazmat suits and shit to like, or like are behind like glass to like protect themselves from the fungus or whatever so they don't die. There's one where they, you know what, I'm just gonna look at the document because I just, the story is so, the story has been like organized by one person, and the one person is purely the goat, and I feel bad for not at all helping. But okay, so the cohorts are divided by four groups, which are the harvesters, who gather volunteers and keep track of the information of the academy. There's the peelers, who perform surgery and are taking care of the live patients who have already been infected. There's the nerves, who are studying the mushroom on dead patients and the mushrooms the fungus in general. And then there's the boners, who dispose of dead bodies or like use them ethically or whatever. So my character here, I think that's all the colors. What's the color of your mouth, King? That's the blackboard. That's that. Oh, Twilight Pentagram. Yeah, Twilight Pentagram. Of course, Twilight Pentagram is on my playlist. I'm not a monster. I'm not crazy. Of course, I have Twilight Pentagram on my playlist. I'm not insane. People want to listen to Twilight Pentagram because it's a good song. Sorry, I locked in on drawing. Gamers love Twilight Pentagram. Of course, gamers love Twilight Pentagram. It is peak. My character here. Let me show the full reference because I have a full reference of this bitch. To whoa, ref. Not that one. That one's old. This one's their newer one. This is the character. Yes, especially true, especially because Wataru Hibiki is there. Oh my god, my wife. I'm gamer and I agree. Thanks, Tatsukoga. Anyway, hi, Tatsukoga. I'm yapping about my OC because everyone in chat wants to know. Hi. I wave loudly. Anyway, this is character. Character's name is Aspirin Fen. Um, my inspiration for the name Aspirin Fen is because it's aspirin like the medicine and fen like fentanyl. Because fen is just like unfortunately part of like their surname and stuff, but aspirin because their parents are drug addicts and they died. Smile. Because we love oh I because they are drugs. They are born drug. Um but they're just born like that. So basically they were born in a household that no one gave a fuck cuz everyone is too high to give a fuck. They are drugs. Question mark emoji. And then so to survive in basically a house that, oh my god, 28, yo, hi. I don't even know what it's like to be a 28-year-old, but they're old for a reason. They're old for a college student for a reason. Um, so basically the story. I'm just gonna talk about story while you stare at him on this screen. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna continue drawing. Basically, Aspirin's whole story is that I have so many other files that I want to work on. Aspirin's whole story is that he was born. Wow. And so trying to see if I merged the line art layer before or not. Yeah, I did. Okay. Aspirin's whole story is that he was born in a house of people who do not give a fuck about um anything that wasn't themselves. So he had to like live and survive on his own without his parents' help because again, no one gave a fuck. So as he lived his life without giving a fuck, he learned to garden. So he likes gardening. Um cuz survival. And so he really likes lettuce. That's one of his favorite foods, lettuce. So he eats that shit up. And so he did like self schooling as in like he would attend class and then like sit near a window and observe high school through window. And that's how he would learn. So that's how he got his education. And then one day he is hit with a paper that is an advertisement for anyone volunteering to go to this college called Meat School. And he's like, I'm old enough to college. I'll go there. Little does he know that he's in for a bit of a ride. Cause there's like a big drama that happened in the college, and basically what ends up happening is that the one of the professors are killed. And so Aspirin isn't like part of that, not that I know of. But that's in like present day. Present day, someone is killed in the school. But past, the reason Aspirin is older than most of the other students in meat school is because he got held back a year. Because he at first applied to be a nerve student, which is the cohort of students that like did experimentation on fungus and stuff. But Aspirin has this funky mindset where he hates like knowing the process of how things happen, but he likes the start result and end result of things. He likes he wants like immediate satisfaction of results. But that's not how like researching shit works. So what ends up happening is that when he does his research as like a basically a scientist who's trying to like do research on this shit, he only records like the beginning state of said thing and then the end state of said thing, but not like how the thing changes throughout the thing, which is arguably bad researching. So the teachers get mad at him for being bad at researching and they hold him back a year because they're like, this isn't how you're supposed to do it, stupid. So they punish him by holding him back a year and he has to change cohorts. And so he ends up being forced into where he is now, which is the harvester cohort, which is the information gathering and people collecting. And again, I have to make OC weird because every OC that everyone ever makes in the world is weird and fucked up in some way. So what ends up happening is that Aspirin, again, weird mindset. Aspirin's whole mindset is that he needs to like overly think what he's gonna say next to like make sense of it. and also to like fully process like the best dialogue option, basically. And so before he became a harvester student, when he was a nerve, he would just take a really long time to respond, but he would respond in like a full sentence. But now, in present day, he not only takes a really long time to respond, but he responds in like short, like 2 word responses that like make a sentence. But there's like a lot of pauses in between them because everyone keeps rushing him to speak faster. And so he doesn't have time to think about his next option. So what ends up happening is that it takes him longer because he's both stressed and also has to think about what is the best response. Because everyone's mean. I'm just gonna make him gray. I could care less about the color of this NPC. But you should care, it's important. I don't care. Sniffle. Good enough. Kill everyone. Kill everyone. But but basically they're mean to him. But his whole job right now as a harvester student is to both like get like people to volunteer for the get people to volunteer for the work, which is being a meat school student, and also sorry, I'm changing the color of this desk last minute. I already forgot what I was going to continue to say. Give me a second. My brain. Okay, and I did what I wanted. The he needs to like harvest, he needs to get volunteers, but he also is like he's basically become the newspaper boy of the school. So he like writes all the news and stuff that's related to the school and the happenings of the buildings and such. And so what ends up happening is uh people die because school is sus. And so because we find out that school is sus and probably not the best. Oh my god, I didn't even finish lining the other person. What's wrong with me? Jesus Christ. It's cuz aspirin was in the way. So I was like, it's finished. Good enough. God, I'm so whatever. I'm so okay. I need to lock in. Aspirin, get out of the way. It's just this like fun. The world isn't like super finished written wise, but basically there's like a whole plot with a character with like everyone else's characters. Um, but recently there was a whole like fallout with the friendship that like the friends that were like part of like the making of the world. So like a lot of the plot has been removed and replaced, and suddenly like aspirin is important, I think, but I don't know how cuz cuz I haven't discussed a lot of the plot. All I know is that one of the teachers died because one of the so it's like you can make one of like some of the people made like professors as like their OCs cuz like gotta have professors in your school setting. And so one of the professor OC characters die because of complications with another student. And then the death of that teacher like goes like widespread because one of the teachers are fucking dead. That's crazy. That's insane. And then after the teacher dies, like Aspirin also along all this time has been writing about the mistreatment of like all of the people who've gotten experiments done on them because he can. Because he can write that. And so the story hasn't finished, but we don't know if like the story will end in the downfall of the school or like the apocalypse winning or like the antidote being made. So who knows? But that Aspirin's just like a quirky little guy who has social anxiety and also is weird and crazy. He has fun little trick where he can't feel the top of his head. So what ends up happening is that if he's like walking and facing downward and he hits his head on something, he won't feel it and it will just hurt his neck more than it actually hurts where it's supposed to hurt. Aspirin, move. I cannot color in if you are in the way. I need to color this in. It takes so long to color. It takes so long. But I'm fine with it. Progress is being made today on stream. I will have at least finished one frame out of the 4 that I need to finish. Shrug emoji. Too much to think about. Get a lighter gray. Farther. Actually, I might make it the same gray. This guy a darker gray. I did it on the wrong layer. I'm so sad. Okay. Let me erase this part. It's supposed to be more of an effect rather than be in. And then this part needs to be filled in. I believe this part needs to be erased because the magic fill tool that I have doesn't exactly fill, or sometimes it fills too much and then sometimes it doesn't fill enough. So I still have to like go in and fix things, but overall it's a very helpful tool. It's very good at what it does, which is fill big large area quickly. I love Clip Studio Paint. I love it so much. It's my wife. We are going to merge that. This. Now it's all merged together. this, I'm going to make this character darker in saturation. Not in saturation. Nope, wrong thing. Because it's closer to the camera, it would be darker. But the table will be the same color. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. And then the back tables would actually, we're going to select specifically the tables. Nope. Okay. Who is 28? Aspirin. Aspirin's 28. My OC that I'm currently drawing. He is 28 because he got held back in college. Twice. I want a different background. Maybe I will flip this. Let me try a different color combo. Because I have this, like, I have these two colors. I want to keep this, like, color combo. I just want to change how I'm using. So let's see what we can. This. I'm gonna make the second color this. Didn't change it. That really sucked. Trying to add the second color. Hello? I know you guys don't see it. Bon appetit, please. Oh, sorry, I was in the bathroom and now I'm eating soup. I hope that you're having good soup. I hope your soup is beautiful. It's not working. How do I reset it? Okay, I have it. Now I want it to be circle. I want the circle to be big. Wrong way. Flip. Maybe more of this. There we go. Maybe this will be better. I'm trying to, like, get it. Trying to, like, make half of the Make it look like sunlight's coming in through the window. Not working. Maybe too much yellow. That's pretty good. I wish I could make it bigger. But that is as big as I can get it. I'm just gonna real quick add a gray shape underneath desk. How do I reset this? Reset? Is it back? Yes. It's back! I don't know how I turned it back, but it's back. Let me just real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna put this. Good enough. And now I have to do the speech bubbles. Ah! Okay, we're good. That's one thing, that's one thing. Aspirin. Nope. I removed my UI for a whole second and I got so scared. Paper ball guy. I'm naming layers. I know the layers are behind me, but trust me. Trust me, I'm naming layers. And then I need the text. They're saying text and stuff. I need to get it. Get the text and stuff. Get that color. Let me change my brush. Why is it so low? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. Like, why is it so low opacity? So small. Why don't I just use the speech bubble thing? Oh, that's why. Can I edit you? Edit you? Edit you? Is this the edit? Which one of these have to be? Aha! Think this is how it works? And then I would add the tail. How do I make it curved? Polyline? Nope. How do I do it? Oh, I did it curved. I didn't do it curved good though. How do I edit this? How do I edit this? Aha! I can edit it. I don't know what I'm doing at any time, guys. Nope. How do I remove this specific? Aha. V. Nope, not V. Thought it was for a second. Okay, I did it. I did one speech bubble. Is this what it feels like? Alright, how do I make it transparent? How do I make it transparent? If I can't make it transparent, I'm gonna be so mad. I guess it would be better if it was filled in. I just don't know what color to fill it in with. Because white seems to be too jarring. I could do the same color as the lab coat. Lab coat. That's good. We love speech. She's doing it. I'm learning. And I put it underneath the people? Yeah. Alright, can I do another speech bubble? No. Can I duplicate? Duplicate layer. Aha! Yes! Okay, and then I can do it to this other guy who has a much stranger shape. Shapes nonetheless. How do I make it? I don't want to merge it. Oh, why is there two speech bubbles here? No, get rid of you. I want you to be on top of it. Yeah. I'm learning! I'm learning! Guys, I've never done a speech bubble in this program before. This is a first, and it's fascinating. How do I move this? Move it to like a... I want to change the shape of to be more square. I don't understand the speech bubble. It confuses me, but I'm making it. I'm doing it. Good enough. It looks like speech. It looks like bubble. Ah! Wrong layer! Okay. I just wanted to move it down a little bit. Okay. Yes. Yes! No, don't merge. Just turn into one. Oh, I can just rasterize it. Aha, aha, aha. Silly me. And now I can merge and have no complications whatsoever. gonna be a speech bubble. And the speech bubble will be filled with this. It'll actually be less white. We did it! Oh my god. That's the first time I've ever speeched my bubble. And now I will line, and it will say words. I don't know why I merged the bubbles, actually. I'm thinking about it now. It makes no sense for me to merge the bubbles because they're going to be saying stuff anyway. It's going to pop up one thing, one at a time, because it's a lyric video. That made no sense of me to do. Aha, aha. Joke on me. Joke's on me's. Tashi wa sillies. Cool. Alright. And I'm gonna keep the sketch on top of it this time so I can actually write this without it knowing where I want each word to be. Watch me write the letter I 1,000 times. Oh, it's on a different layer. I was like, I definitely put my pen down. Good enough. Alright, we have sketch. Sketch goes down here. This is speech bubble. That's Aspirin. That's Paperball Guy. That's background character. That's can't, and that's I. We're gonna label this can't and name the other one I. And then this one is sad speech bubble. Okay, and that goes all in one folder. Guys, that canonically took 2 hours. And most of it was nothing happening. Oh, also the background. Class background. Cool. That took 2 hours, guys. Can you believe it? I'm tired. I forgot to save this. There we go. That took an entire hour. I'm tired. So we're gonna take a break. It's looking good. Thank you. That took so long and nothing happened. I'm sipping water. Everyone should sip water right now. Everyone, go drink water. Preferably some drinkable water rather than swamp water or such. Okay, this is gonna be out of context. I'm eating an apple that has liquid in it. Good enough. Good enough. For out of context, I have an aloe plant in my room because my parents have trusted me with one. And so, because aloe plants were like one of the plants that like can never die. And so my aloe plant suddenly grew a very large stalk in the middle of the plant, kind of like a stem, which I've never seen an aloe plant do in my entire life. So I googled it, and it says that I'm either overwatering my aloe plant or not giving it enough sunlight, and I think it's dying. Unfortunately, just today, it was growing the stalk for a while, but today as I was examining the tip of the stalk, because it was like doing this like weird like flower thing. Let me draw out what it started to like do. I'm gonna do it in this. I'm gonna close this actually, because I don't want to work on that for a bit. Because I'm being lazy and unmotivated. But basically, this is my aloe plant. Just imagine that's my aloe plant. And it grew this really long stalk. Kind of like thinner than what I drew. Let me try drawing it again. And on the end it would have these like little kind of like flower bud things, almost like it was about to bloom. And it was really tall. So I was thinking like, oh, it's either trying to like flee from my house, which makes sense, or it's trying to do something else. Like maybe flower, which is a thing that I've never heard aloe plants do, but it was very fascinating to see for the first time. It's either that I've been taking really good care of it, that it grew this structure, or taking so bad care of it that it decided that it needed to make this structure or else it will die. So, either or, it did a cool thing. Unfortunately, today, the only way I can examine it from where I am is if I do this to it. Because I wanted to see it up close to see what the flower buds were. Obviously, if you do this to a plant, it puts stress here, but I wanted to see it. So to see it closer, I did this to it. I did snap it. I snapped off the thing. I snapped off the thing. I snapped off the thing. Because I wanted to examine it. And it just snapped off. And I'm just left with the flowery bit, and I literally don't know what it's for or what it does, so I just threw it away. And I don't know what it's for, and everything on Google's so unhelpful because if you search up aloe with stalk, it's just like your plant is dying. Bruh. I love how the first thought was mutilating your plant instead of standing on something. I don't have anything to stand on. The nearest thing I had to stand on was like I thought it would be flexible because plants are flexible in my brain. In my brain, my thought process is like plant flexible because I've seen like plants bend all the time. Kiwi who has never seen a tree. I've never seen a tree in my life, bro. I thought it was flexible cuz it like did this for a while. It would just bend. And I was like, there's like some resistance when it bends, but it should be like okay enough. I didn't anticipate it to snap. What the hell is a tree? Okay, to be clear, the reason the real reason I like to think that it snapped is because this isn't actually what my aloe pot looks like. My aloe pot more looks like a pot that's in a bowl. So this part's round and this part's straight. The reason is this catches water because the top part, this part has holes in the bottom for water to drain through. Because if you let roots sit in water for too long, then they begin to rot. So this drains the water and I need a place for the water to catch. So it's in like a bowl. And arguably, the aloe plant is really big. Like it's real dense. So it's heavy. Cuz aloe is heavy cuz it's like 95% liquid. And so if you have a thing that can roll around and it can like tip over wherever it wants to fucking tip over to, and you're looking at it like this, imagine this like fucking tipping over and then me trying to readjust it while holding onto the thing. It will snap. So it snapped, and partially most of it is my fault. But arguably, it should have just stayed stable and it wouldn't have snapped. So, all that explanation to say you did it. I just wanted to like make it seem less like it's me and more like most of it was my fault and some of it was the pot's fault. But arguably you can say why not just get a better pot for it? It's really big. It's a really big aloe plant. It's like huge. I don't know how else to depict it. You know what? I'm gonna show the latest photo of said plant because I posted it and the picture shouldn't have anything that doxes me. Hopefully. I say hopefully with all of my heart. This was the last photo that I took of said image. It's big. That's window for scale. It's a big plant. It's real big. Like, if I put my hand next to it, let me put this in a lighter color. My hand would be like, let me compare. Like, this leaf. This leaf right here is the size of my hand. That could either mean that I have really small hands, or like, this is a big plant. And I'd like to say it's a big plant. Or stand on something since you're like 3 feet tall. Be nice to me! I'm 3 feet tall and I like it that way. And also, I couldn't find anything to stand on in my room other than my swivel chair and I didn't want to die. Anyway, I snapped the thing off. Cause the thing was, also, I've been considering to prune it. Like removing leaves on it. And, like, since it grew the stalk, I was thinking of just removing the stalk anyway. But I did it earlier than I wanted to, because I wanted to see what happened if I left it long enough. But it's, like, crazy looking. But, like, and also when I, like, did the aloe snap, the inside of the stalk felt like more plant, like more aloe juice. So like I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on my webcam. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys this because it's very interesting to me. How do I turn on webcam? There's gotta be a webcam. Aha! Found it. Hello! This is my ceiling. This is, oh, it's upside down. It's upside down. Wait. How do I rotate? I've rotated. Look at this plant. This is the tip that broke off. This is the part that snapped off. It's like weird and like flowery kind of. I'm like doing the beauty guru thing. And I don't know what it is. If anyone can Google it for me and tell me what the fuck this is, please let me know. I want to know so bad. My curiosity like confounds me, but also I have no fucking idea how to Google for something like this. So that's that. We will see in like a couple of like weeks if it grows back or not, or if it just decides that it doesn't have the energy. Okay, give me a second. I just don't know what to Google. I don't like aloe stem grow flower, aloe flower. But we will see in like 3 weeks if if thing will grow back. I think I would have done better if I had like a succulent. I know technically speaking, aloe is variant of succulent, but like the tiny succulents that like grow the little flower and they're like cute and small instead of this huge ass aloe plant that it will if I let this thing drop on me, I will die. It's big. It's so heavy and like recently I put more dirt into the thing, into the pot cuz before to like do a transparent diagram of my pot, before the dirt like reached here, but like the aloe plant was like already out of control and like most of like most of the aloe plant was like up on like a stick and this feels dangerous to me, so I tried to like add more dirt, um but I did it wrong. The flowering indicates that your aloe plant is healthy and mature enough to reproduce. Thus, continue with your regular care routine, and the plant should continue to thrive. If you want, you can enjoy the blooms while they last, and then cut the stalk back once they have dried or withered. I did it a little too early, so I don't think he's doing okay. But my aloe plant has like this like stalk in the middle. You killed its flowers. I killed its eggs. That's so fucked up of me. I killed its babies. um but this is like where like the old aloe was and then like it would shed and then like more aloe grew out of it. So this is like the original stock of the flower. And I was like, "Okay, that's awesome. That's great." But there's like not enough. I was like thinking of like with how big it was growing. I was thinking this bitch needs more roots or more space for roots. So I thought that if I added like more dirt as well as like what I wanted was to like put more the stem into more like ground so the aloe had like more room to give me a moment. Hello. I'm back. As you can see from my PNG tuber moving, I was talking. Who I was talking to? I was talking to my sibling who came into my room and he got chicken nuggies today because he wanted to watch a movie, and to watch movie you of course need snackies. So he got a bunch of chicky nuggies for himself. But I don't like chicken nuggets because I don't like the taste of chicken. But he got me fries, so now I have fries. I'm gonna munch on them. Okay. But I was explaining to him the situation of my aloe plant because he knew about the whole stock thing. He didn't know if it was good or not, but he knew. And then he told me a thing that I can do is I cut into the part that ripped off like a little V, and then in the part that like in the flowering part, I can cut it to be like a arrow, and then I can like shove those parts together, tape it, and see if the nutrients will like go back into the thing, and I can revive what I have killed. I'll probably do that after stream, but I can do that now if that's fun for you guys to see. Anyway, basically it was just being normal for an alpha plant and you hurted it. I didn't mean to hurt it. I think I'm gonna. So, what my brother basically described is for the tip of the aloe plant, I can cut into it like this, and then the flowering part that I have, which kind of looks like a. It looked like an artichoke, which was like I don't know. It just looks like an artichoke to me, and I don't know if I want to eat. I don't know if like artichoke actually comes from aloe or not, but I could basically have the part that I have and then cut a triangle into it. So this is like exposed, and this is exposed. And then I can like attach the V part with the triangle part and then tape it. Tape. And see if it works. Do I mean asparagus? It's a artichoke's like fatter, right? What's an artichoke look like again? Artichoke. They're similar. Artichoke and asparagus are similar. I guess I did mean asparagus. I don't know. It's like the plant that's like the the lot of petals, but the petals are green and they're leaves. I wonder what would happen if I ate the aloe plant flowers. Anyway, nonetheless, we're gonna try this after. I'm gonna try this after stream. But I wanted to. These are in like the same trilogy, but that's my story of the aloe plant. What I wanted to work on is more of my ensemble star OC nonsense because I like talk. I think it will be frown emoji, but I don't think it will hurt it more. I don't know if it will try to regrow. I don't know. I think if I do like that method, maybe it will recognize that it is itself and be like, "Oh, this is actually sick. I can do this." And then it will. That is the hope. I'm going to do it now. I'm too anxious to wait. You guys are going to listen to me in the background as I struggle with a plant. Do I have any tape? Oh my god, where did my tape go? My tape! Oh god. I thought I had tape around. Where did my tape go? Did I put it somewhere? Never mind, guys. I'm not doing shit because I lost my roll of tape. I love It's Not Love. I wish Shuitsuki had more parts, but that is besides the point, I guess. I will find my tape later. It's probably in one of the bags or something. Or I'll ask my sibling for tape. We're gonna work on more idle OC stuff because I'm sick. And so I wanted to work on this. Because this was a template that was made. I wanted to do it with um Haruto, because Haruto deserves. Unfortunately, it has been a while since I've considered what to write. Also, I still need to. Okay. The problem that I'm having, it's not even a problem of like, oh, there's this stopping me or this or whatever. It's just that I keep getting distracted on what I want to work on for them for my ensemble star OCs. Cause like first I'm like, oh, I want to work on their casual outfits. So I like started working on, where is it? I deleted it. There was a casual outfit that I had for, yeah, this one. I wanted to work on this reference. And like I like it, but I now have to color it and shit, and that's like ugh. And then I wanted to work on their like idol outfits, which I did technically work on, but I haven't colored it yet because I hate coloring. I hate picking out colors. Picking out colors has been my least favorite thing, and there is no reason it should be my least favorite thing, considering that like it's fun. It's fun to do, but I hate it. Anyway, this is the idea that I thought of for Sunsplash outfit. I really like it. I'm personally a really big fan of this like shape. I wanted to keep they're transparent because I want them to be soda coated, and there's like a lot of the transparent bottle for soda, which is slay. But like I have to start working on Memento Morn, and it's just my brain is so tiny and minuscule and needs to like go into overdrive for this shit. And it's completely 100% my fault for just not understanding. I just like working on Sunsplash more, and there's no particular reason why. I like both Memento Mori and Sunsplash equally. I like how I said Memento Mori when it's Memento Mori. I need to I haven't gotten used to the name. Changing the hair to this for kanji, possibly one of the best decisions I've ever made. I like drawing it more. It's really fun. It's just such a fun shape, in my opinion. Is it ensemble star coded? No. But has really any ensemble star OC been ensemble star coded? Yes. If you know the style good enough, you can make a pretty ensemble star close looking character. Unfortunately, that is physically impossible for me because my style is too stylized, and um I could just do. What would your thoughts be, guys, I need to sit with you guys on this one. What would your thoughts be if I did an entire stream where I studied the ensemble star art style and I just traced ensemble star art until I fucking understood what it is? You guys are gonna. It would be a stream entirely dedicated to ensemble stars and understanding what the fuck ensemble star art style is. So I can make better ensemble star OCs. I would support you. You support me in everything, Pineapple, and that's why I love you so much, because you're the best, and I would also support you in everything that you do. It's hard to imitate art styles. Yes. And that's why I need to learn. I like drawing his hair. I do support you forever, Smooch. Smooch, smooch, mama. I'm kind of tired. I kind of don't want to draw. I've done my drawing of the day. I probably will do some off camera drawing, but right now I'm like feeling really tired. So I think we're gonna end stream today at 3 hours. I've been doing like some pretty long streams recently, but today that's it. You got one whole thing and then me ranting about aloe plant for like 11 minutes and then me trying to draw thing with my body unmotivated to do so. So we're gonna we're gonna end stream. I'm so sorry for how chaotic this stream was today. I know none of it made sense. I know all of it was unintelligible. I don't actually know what the word is. But thank you again so much for coming to my stream today, having fun with me, and enjoying our time together. I hope that everyone had a good day today watching today's stream. If you haven't followed, I'm gonna shill. If you haven't followed, follow me. If you haven't joined my Discord, you can join my Discord or you can see what my Discord is by using !Discord. Um, and if you want, you can follow me on my socials, and I can vaguely post on my Twitter and never post on my Instagram and Blue Sky because I keep forgetting. Blue Sky and Tumblr, I keep forgetting to post on you guys, and I'm so sorry. And Instagram, I will never touch you because I hate your UI. But Twitter, I'll be there. Because Twitter is the one that I'm used to, and the one that I don't ever forget because I'm on there all the time. But thank you, everyone, so much for watching today's stream. I love you all so much, and I hope that you all have a great time zone. Have a good time zone! Mwah, 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 mwah.